Relationships are super important in real life. On the web, this is called link building. And for a local business, that's super important because you're revealing your relationship to the world, to search engines, and to people. I'm Stephen Lau.
And I'm Tahmid Jawad.
And I'm going to talk to you about link building today. So, when you have a website, your relationship with your community is defined by who's linking to you and who you're linking out to, right? And I think that to Google, it's fairly important to establish that kind of relationship because it needs an external reference to determine how important you are or what field you're in or whether you're in a particular area.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. Because every day new websites are popping up on the web, right? And sometimes it's difficult for Google to understand your business as well. How long have you been in the market? Sometimes it happens that you have been in the business for a long time, but it is only now you're developing a website. So Google sometimes struggles to understand how long have you been in the business. So Google depends on the relationship you have with other businesses in the market. Even if you're a new website and you have good relationship, it's easy for you to get reference from other businesses in the same industry or in other industries in your local area.
So again, essentially what we're saying is that your credibility partially depends on who you're associated with.
Right.
Right. So let's talk about what are the best links.
Right.
So what are the best links, do you think?
Well, it's almost difficult to get, but if you can get a link from your competitor from a local area, that would be the best scenario. But unfortunately, that's like almost impossible to get.
That's right. So if your competitor is in the first three positions, going to them and asking them for a link is probably impossible. So I think the next best thing is I definitely recommend that you get links from the local area as much as possible. You also get links from your industry as well. So, you might be considered like Better Business Bureau. You might consider being part of the chamber and getting a link from there. You might consider local charities getting links from there. Local associations getting links from there as well. And avoid trying, like, if at all possible, make sure to get links as close to your general area because that's how Google is going to determine that you are actually where you say you are and everything jives.
Yeah, Chamber of Commerce is actually a very good backlink. If you're associated with your local Chamber of Commerce, just ask them to provide a reference to your website, and they will happily do that. And also, if you have a educational institute in your local area, and if somehow you can, associate with them and ask them a link back to your website, .edu. Those links are very, very valuable.
Of course. And charities as well, too. So if you sponsor a charity,
.org.
maybe you could get a link back on their sponsor page or something like that. Let's talk about the kinds of links. The kinds of links. So there's obviously, on an association website or something like that, or even within the Better Business Bureau, they're mostly directory-like. So there's some of your information, and then there's a link to your website, and then that's it. But one of the other things is that there could be articles written about you.
Absolutely.
And then in that article, from that article, there might be several links going to different sections of your website.
Yeah, that's actually a very good practice. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think I see most people as like, oh, I'm just going to link to my homepage. But there's actually something called deep linking, right? And that means that you're getting links for every single page. And that makes sense because, if you're, say, like a renovator, and you renovate kitchens, bathrooms, basements, I mean, when you like links to your basement page from other basement resources, when you like links to your kitchen page from other kitchen resources, and then for your bathroom page from other bathroom resources, that's going to help elevate your website to be top of Google.
Right,
for each of those.
Right.
And it's linked to the inside of your website.
And also try to find if there is any local blog site in your area, and Writing articles in local blog area, that means you're contributing to that blog site and you're trying to get more information to your local customers. Google really values that if you can contribute on a blog site on a regular basis, especially if it's in your local area.
Right, right. And so maybe what we should do is we should cover just one more topic, I think, is should you be paying for these backlinks?
I think that itself needs a separate video because there are different ways you can buy links. Some of them are white hat and some of them are gray hat and black hat as well. So it really depends on what
I
type
agree.
of
You know
links.
what? That should be one of our topics.
Yeah.
We're definitely just going to cover that one. But I think generally speaking, though, I think you should, I think if you pay for a link, generally you're going to get a better quality one, like the Chamber of Commerce or Better Business Bureau, or maybe there's influencers who write blogs
Right.
on a regular basis, perhaps on there. Perhaps there are just general blog websites with your own city. Definitely worthwhile to pay for it. And you should ask whoever your provider is in terms of providing you marketing, have they gone out to identify different places that they can get links? So if you have any questions, definitely email either Tahmid or myself down below, or you can just give us a call by just going to our website. I mean, we're just local guys here, so you can easily reach us. So I'm Stephen Lau.
And I'm
signing off.
Tahmid Jawad, signing off.